Good afternoon, wellness warriors. Welcome back to another episode of Fit Mom on Fire TV. Today is a Saturday edition, and this is Core Beliefs workout series. Today's workout is a high intensity core workout. And before we get started, I wanted to share with you again, just a reminder that one of my favorite additions to my daily routine has been the CBD plus curcumin because I am so active. The CBD plus curcumin, the HempWorks CBD plus curcumin is a great addition to not just your daily routine, but also if you are very active. The curcumin actually aids in recovery time, and so reduces soreness. And helps speed up the recovery time from your workouts. And the CBD is amazing that they're coupled together because it works synergistically and helps normalize all of your body systems, bringing them back to a state of balance. And so coupling that with anything healthy actually increases exponentially the results that you're going to receive. So this is super amazing. Definitely check out the link. It's going to be in my description down below. After the live is over, I will update it. I have not put it in there yet, but definitely check out my friends over at HempWorks to learn more about that. If you have any questions, reach out to me at fitmomonfire@gmail.com. So this workout, we're going to go ahead and get started with a gentle warm-up. I've been out in the yard all day cleaning up and getting sweaty, so I've literally already got my workout in. But this is also, the gentle warm-up is for stretching, so that's what we're going to start with. So what you need for this workout is in the description. Obviously, comfortable workout clothes. I do recommend wearing shoes for this one because you're going to be moving around on your feet a lot. We're going to go ahead and get started. We will be using weights for this. If you have weights, you can add those in. I would say, light weights, like I have some 3 pounds, I'm going to use that. I wouldn't use more than 5, but if you don't have any weights, you can use water bottles, or you could just use body weight. You do not need weights to do this exercise or these exercises, and you can do this stuff anywhere. So for all of my amazing superwoman moms out there, you can do this workout with kids running around too. It is so important for you to take the time for yourself and not let all of the tasks, your daily tasks, get in the way, because that stuff is going to be there. It's going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be there the next day. Even if how many times I pick my house up a day and I'm literally going behind my kids cleaning things up, and it's like I get super anal about, I want things clean and in their place, but then it's this controlling, like I get myself worked up, and so I just let the house be dirty for a little bit. It's okay. It's going to be there tomorrow. I need to focus on me, and this is what is the most important. So the truth that we are going to be working with in this workout is that change comes from within. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with a gentle warm-up. I always have to look at my phone to see what my notes are, because I literally just put this workout together. So I only did it once yesterday, but it is really, really good for stretching. So we're going to do some side lunges like this. And as we lunge, we're going to do some backwards shoulder rolls and breathe as we do it, engaging all of our muscles, just opening the chest up. This is amazing for getting that chest nice and open. Feeling so good, warming the body up. I love this. I love taking care of my body. And this is a really good form of self-love. Putting yourself first, making sure that your needs are met. And, that means getting away for a little bit, getting away from your family, getting away from your obligations, and taking time for yourself is so important. Breathe, deep breaths. You want to oxygenate your blood, get that blood pumping and moving around your body. All right, we're gonna go into the next one. Side to side stretch. This one is so good because I really find that I'm tuning into my body more, and I encourage you to do the same. You really want to know your body. So my hips all around here are super tight. So this stretch was a godsend. So you're going to reach overhead, and at the same time, you're going to kind of engage your extremities, your lower extremities, okay? You can see how the muscles are engaged here. So you want to engage, you want to tighten and open your hips, screwing your feet into the ground like so, right? Kind of sit down into it. You're going to engage your glutes here. What am I doing? I completely forgot. Okay, the side to side stretch. And then so from this grounded position, belly to your spine, you're going to reach over your head and then reach across your body. And you're going to do alternate and breathe. Lengthen and strengthen. Feels so amazing. It's not only important to be strong, but also be flexible. Gentle warm up here. Give me 2 more. This is going to be a quick workout. I don't know what just happened. My computer screen just went black and then came back on. Hope everyone is still with me. If you're joining me for this workout, welcome, or catch it on the replay. For those of you that are watching live, I will not be engaging in the chat until after the workout is over, so you can comment, ask questions if you'd like, and once the workout is over, I'll go through and answer any questions in chat. So candlestick, stand, arms overhead, like this. You can't see the rest of it, but that's okay. And we're going to stretch from side to side. Do not hold your breath. Breathe. Go a little deeper, but listen to your body. I don't want you to hurt yourself here. Just stretching. Getting nice and limber for this HIIT workout that we have coming right after this. Last 2. Got 1 and 2. Back to center. Good job, guys. All right, this is the lunge side reach. So we're going to lunge over to the side and reach to the side. Other side and reach. This feels so good in my hips. I hope you're getting the benefits of this as well. So you're going to breathe in and then breathe out as you stretch. Breathe in. Look up at the sky or the ceiling. Oh, I would love to do this outside. That would be amazing. All right, we're going to do 2 more. 1. Good job. And 2. Back to center. Hip flexor stretch. Going to stand. I'm sorry, I forget to explain. I'm getting better at cueing, guys. Work with me here. All right, step forward, 1 foot. Okay, you're going to kind of, after you step forward, lunge into your leg. You're gonna raise both arms. And breathe. You'll feel this right here. You could feel it in other places. And breathe into it, and that's okay. Belly to your spine, always engaging your core. I have to remind myself sometimes as well. Step back to beginning position, other leg, lunge into it, and raise your hands. and breathe. Good job. All right. Your spine is your core. It is where we log and store our spiritual energy and also our strength. So the goal here for these workouts is to lengthen and strengthen, okay? So we've got into the workout portion, 4 exercises. It's a 4 exercise circuit, and we're gonna go through the whole thing twice. Each exercise is 8 reps, rest, and repeat. It's intense. Bear with me. You guys got this. We can absolutely do hard things. You're stronger than you know. All right. So the first one is a half burpee. If you're familiar with a burpee, the burpee is usually jump out, do a push-up, jump back up, and then jump. We're not doing all of that. It's a half burpee. So we're going to get down into that plank position. I wonder if I should show you like this. And get down into that plank position. And so the half burpee is going to, we're going to jump up here and then jump back out for 1. Okay, we're going to do that 8 times. Rest and repeat. Ready? Set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. And then rest in that plank position. You can put your knees down if you need to. Give me 2 deep breaths. And again, back up into that plank. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job, guys. You've got this. It feels amazing. And I'm so glad that you're taking the time to invest in yourself. It is so important to move every single day. And it's been, for me, it's been a week since I worked out. The last workout I did was my live workout with you. Okay, so the next exercise is called the dancing crab. So you're going to come up and look like a crab. From here, we're going to reach one arm up and tap the heel of our foot, alternating, okay? We're going to do 8 of those, rest and repeat. For 3, 2, 1, and go. Little oblique. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Get a little bit of balance work, oblique work. You're working your shoulders. You're working your whole body with this circuit. Getting that heart rate up. So some cardio. It's amazing. It feels good. Feels so good. All right, ready? Again, 3, 2, 1, and go. Six, 7, and 8. Always come back to the starting position before you drop down and out of the exercise. You want to, don't sell yourself short on this. I know it's hard, but you can handle it. We got this. All right, we're going to do a backwards lunge with a fly. This is the one that you would want to use weights if you have them. I do have some weights, so I am going to use my weights. Again, if you don't have weights, you can do this move without weights. That's perfectly fine. You know, we all have to start somewhere, and we're doing high reps. Actually, we're not doing high reps. We're doing 8. But this is smaller muscles, so they tend to be a little bit weaker. So we're going to, from the starting position right here, engage your core. We want to screw our legs into the ground, shoulders back, chin tucked. so that your spine is in alignment. And then from this position, we're going to step back. And as we step back, we're going to raise our arms for a fly. Okay, and we're going to alternate legs as we step back. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I totally lost count. We're going to do one more. 8. I am not always the best at counting. It's been that way. Beverly, my client Beverly used to tell me that all the time. Like, my count was different than her count. You know what? I can't count and talk at the same time, but we get the job done. Breathe. Keep going. No resting on this one. I'll give you a chance to get some water after the circle. We have this one, and then one more exercise, and then you can rest with water. All right? 3, 2, 1, and go. Step back and raise your arms. 1. Whew. Slow and controlled. This is not really about speed. You don't want to fall over. Let's go. 3. I fall over sometimes too. 4. As you see. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do 2 more. 9 and 10. Whew. Good job. All right, this last one. Deep breaths, people. Last one is mountain climbers. We're going to do knee kicks. Easy count for 20. We're going to stay in that plank position for the rest, and we're going to do 20 more, and then you get to rest. Ready? So into the top of a plank position. This is what a mountain climber is, if you do not know. Plank position, and we're going to pull our knees in like this, okay? So we're going to do 20. 1, 2, like that. 3, 2, 1, and go. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Rest in the plank position. Give me 3 deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, and go. 18, 19, 20. Whew. Good job, guys. All right. If you have some water, please take your water, rehydrate, and rest for a moment. Oh, you're doing so good. I'm so glad that you're doing this with me. Okay, so back to the idea that change comes from within. It's so important to remember. We have, so as you work your body, as we work our bodies on the physical plane, you will start to realize or start to become aware of issues, tighter, one side of your body might be tighter than the other. My left hip is definitely tighter than my right hip. I have had issues with my shoulders, with my core. I've always had a little bit of a pooch here, and there's just so much that I've been learning about, the metaphysical component of our being and how emotions, we then store those emotions in the core of our body, our spine. Your spine is your core. It's where you store all of your spiritual energy, and also you store your strength there. And when you begin to work your body and you become aware of things, you tune into those areas of your body that may be holding physical, you may be feeling physical pain. And it's when you become aware of that, then you start to realize that there's actually emotional stuff, junk, our emotional junk, all of our trauma that we stuff down and we store in these physical places in our body. And it's just that those areas need some love, and, you know, doing that inner work, going within and sitting with yourself, and not allowing yourself to get all like, oh my God, I'm bored, I can't do this. We need all the distractions that we can get, right? Like, it's amazing what happened in 2020. Like, no more distractions. Now you have to spend time with yourself. And so when I started doing that work, as I started doing that work and started really loving myself, I started, all of my body issues are really starting to normalize. Now things are coming up. Things are coming up every day. Emotions are coming up. Sometimes I just cry for, like, it just, the other day I was at a restaurant and I wasn't upset, but the tears welled up. There was stuff that just came up and my husband's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, he's like, you don't have to cry. I'm like, no, it's okay. So if you have emotion coming up, let it come up. Don't choke it back down. Feel it. Don't attach yourself to it. You know, acknowledge it, accept it, love it, and then release it. And your body will begin to heal. So I'm really, really happy that you're doing this work with me. All right, we're going to go back into our exercise circuit for the half burpees. Whew. All right, ready? We're going to get back into that high plank position. 4, 8. Oh, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 'Whew. I am nice. I like to call it a glisten. So I'm not sweaty, I'm glistening. And it feels so good. All right, 8 more. 3, 2, 1, and go. 6, 7, and 8. Whew. This will definitely kick your butt, but you can do it. Just listen to your body. Push yourself just a little bit more every time, but listen to your body. It's okay if you need to rest in the middle of the set. As long as you're doing it, as long as you're joining in. I'm so happy you're here. All right. Crab. This is like my favorite one, the dancing crab, because all of these exercises work your shoulders, but I'm really, really working on having those round, sexy shoulders, that sexy, sexy posture, and learning to enjoy your life really makes a difference in how your shoulder health. And that's obviously one of my other workouts, but we're doing that. I mean, everything, we're working everything, like I said, total body. So, you know, something that I'm really working on is releasing that my life is a burden and all of the things that I have to, this is a spiritual path, and everything in our lives serves a purpose for the highest good of everyone involved. And so you're right where you're supposed to be, for sure. So stop blaming other people for the way that you feel and take responsibility, because change comes from within. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. 6, 7, 8. Whew, I actually want to keep going. Feels good. I don't know. I mean, I like all those feel-good chemicals that your body releases when you exercise. You're definitely one workout away from a better mood. So if you're in a bad mood, just you know, turn one of these core belief workouts on and you know, start working on your body while you install some truth. It's amazing. All right, again, 3, 2, 1, and go. 6, 7, 8. Good job. All of you wellness warriors out there. Whew. All right, up to standing. We're going to do the reverse lunge with flies. Always stand up first. And bending at the knees for a squat. Oh, it's so important that when you move functionally, like in your everyday tasks, that you're not like bending over, like what a lot of people, they like to bend over, you will hurt your back. A lot of people have those back issues, this relationships and money right back here. We'll be working on that throughout this series. And so every week I'm going to try to do a different workout and address some different truths with you. All right, we're going to reverse back. So starting in your aligned position, engaging all of your muscles, you're going to step back, lunge, raise your arms. Back to starting and reverse, or switch. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. It's raining outside. Whew. Still with me? Last set here before we move on to the last exercise and then the cool down. Ready? Engage your body. Step back and raise. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7 and 8. You are doing amazing. All right. This is like the most intense one. I mean, like, this is supposed to be HIIT. It's a lot more HIIT than the other workouts that I do. I'm not doing it as fast because and I have to talk too, because I'm recording and I have to talk. So, and I have to read. I'm getting better at putting my workouts together and not having to follow something on like paper, but it's all right. I know you don't mind. Okay, mountain climbers, y'all. In that tabletop position, high plank for 20. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Pull that belly to your spine. Don't let your neck, don't even let your neck fall down. Chin tucked, engage your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and go. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I love it. Getting that heart rate really pumping, and it feels so good. And I have no fans on in here. I turned it off because it was too loud. Oh, you guys did so good. This was amazing. I was getting so excited, you know, like the nervous feeling about getting on, and anyone who does these broadcasts on YouTube or not just on YouTube, but anywhere, anyone who is recording themselves, they can attest to how nervous you can get when you first start out doing this. And so every time I'm supposed to go live, I get really excited is the word. I mean, because I think fear has a component of excitement in it. So you might think that you're afraid or you're scared. And that's really not what it is. You're really excited. And when you really start loving yourself, I mean, the way that you show up really changes. So, all right. So we're going to do 3 stretches for the cool down. The first one is the pigeon stretch. And so there is so much wisdom in stretching. Lengthen and strengthen. That is the whole idea here. It's really important to stretch your body. And again, one side of your body might be tighter than the other, and just become aware of that. You know, it's really important that you start to learn you. because change comes from within. All right, so the pigeon is we're gonna lay the leg, one leg over, and then we're gonna lay our body over that. And so I really like to start in this upwards position. You're really gonna feel it all there. It feels so good. And you can move a little bit from side to side, just get some mobility. Kind of feel it stretch a little bit more. It's important that you breathe when you stretch, releasing lactic acid, and then filling the muscles with oxygenated blood. Oxygen is an essential nutrient, just like the sun. Suppressed technology. Actually, our bodies are suppressed technology, if you can believe that. So much information that we have has been kept from us about our bodies and the abilities that we have. And so, you know, doing this work on the physical plane really helps to it helps you to tap into, you know, the metaphysical, because that's really where it started for me. You know, as a personal trainer, I wanted to start working on my body, and it really brought me to a spiritual place. And doing this metaphysical work to release all of these trapped emotions, because, you know, in the end, you want to be able to hold the light, and you can't have these dense emotions in your body if you want to hold the light. And so then you can even go down a little bit further into the stretch. You don't have to, you can stay up. Listen to your body. It's all about what feels good. We don't want it to hurt. Okay, so then I'm going to come up out of this, come up on my toe to lift my leg up. You can even stretch here. And then we'll do the other side. Ooh, that's good. What did I say? Up here first, right? I think this is like the best part. And I had clients as a personal trainer that I would actually manually stretch them, and they loved that. I wish I had somebody to do that for me. But, you know, you are the only one that can take care of you and all of your needs. And so it's really important to know that what you're looking for is right here. You don't need to search for you, and nothing outside of you is going to fulfill what you need like you can. And, you know, learning to love yourself, love and accept yourself for who you are, because to the degree that you love yourself is the degree that you will be able to give that love out to others unconditionally. And so if you are lacking in self-love and you criticize yourself and you don't, there's parts of you, what was I doing? There's parts of you that you don't necessarily accept. It's going to be really hard for you to fully accept those relationships in your life, and then you'll tend to point to them and say, but you need to change this for me to be happy, you know, or you change this first and then I'll change. And it doesn't work like that, because every relationship in our lives is a mirror for us to examine ourselves. That's what I've definitely been learning about the relationships in my life currently. And I'm starting to develop a lot of peace around everything, you know, and maintaining my center is what is most important. And not criticizing them either, you know, because this is where the work, change starts right here. This is where the work has to be done. It's not about them, it's about you. And when it literally takes one person to change the world. It really does. It all starts with you. All right, no, it's not the last stretch. Moving into the next stretch. We're going to do the piriformis stretch. So we're going to lay down on our backs, right? From here, you're going to cross one leg over, and then you're going to lift this leg up off the ground. And then from here, you can also push with this, with your hand or with your elbow. If you're holding with both hands, you can do it like that. Push your knee out, and you're going to really feel that right there in the piriformis. And breathing into it. Love your body. This is the best form of self-love. is to really get in tune with yourself and your needs, your physical needs, and understanding that the sensations that you feel, whether they're painful or pleasurable, they have a lot to teach us. And you know, you have to feel it to heal it. So if you have pain in your body, it's got to come out, and it's only going to be for, you know, such a short time. You are strong enough to feel both your pleasure and your pain. You can do this. It's essential work. Good job. Switch to the other side. Cross that leg over, lift up, and then push with your elbow onto your leg, right at your knee, to give yourself a little bit deeper of a stretch here. And breathe. Feels so good. All right, we can release. And go ahead and sit up. This last one is going to be a standing hip flexor stretch. For that tight psoas that likes to store fear, we are going to step back here into that lunge. So lunging the knee forward. This is what it's going to look like. Lunging that knee forward. Going to stretch those arms. And you're going to reach, alternating, about to fall. Remember, engaged, aligned position. Step back, lunge a little bit. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay too. You don't have to lunge as far back. But here, this is what we're stretching. So I showed you this one on the knee, where you're going to thrust that hip forward. If you have not seen that, you can go back and watch some of the other workouts that I've done. This will be the first video on the Engaged Reiki Super channel, or Engaged Lightworker Super channel. But if you go to my personal channel, which is Fit Mom on Fire TV, you'll see everything. I try to do exclusive content on each channel that I do. So you're not going to see the same stuff. I mean, you'll see some of the same stuff, but not all of the same stuff. So please go and subscribe to all of the channels. I've got Fit Mom on Fire TV and then the Holistic Mom Super channel. So remember, we're thrusting our hips forward here, and you'll feel this stretch. And that way, if there's ever any censorship or something gets shut down, you'll be able to stay in contact with me. We're going to reach our arms up, and then from here, you're going to do this. Stretching, alternating from side to side. And breathe. This is too hard. This is okay. You do not have to do this one. You can do it on the floor. You can do it on the floor like this. Well, you want to put your foot on or your knee on a pillow. Can't remember what I'm doing. Knee on a pillow in the lunge position. You're going to thrust that hip forward and then lean into the lunge, and you'll get a nice stretch there. Other side. I'm going to go back up and finish the standing one that I was doing. Very good. I think I was on this side. So hard to remember sometimes. Ooh, that feels good. Just more bang for your buck, right? I'm getting as much out of it as I can. Good job, guys. What an amazing workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm sure you all enjoy. Jenny, Kevin, so glad you guys jumped on. Let's see what you have to say. I'm so glad you like them. And yes, listen to your body. If you need to start out slower, that is okay. This one is a little bit more intense, but a couple of the other ones that I've done, the core beliefs, I can't remember which one it is. There's two of them. I've done the core beliefs, like core workout, and that one is a really good starting point for you, that you're not going to hurt your body. Run through some of those. The floor series in that workout is a great starting point. You can't go wrong with that. But I really believe that you can handle all of this and listen to your body. Just do one set, do the exercises and just do a few of them, 5, and run through it. You have to start, especially the ones where you're holding your body up with your arms, because that is going to really begin to strengthen your shoulders. If they're very weak, again, start with just 5 of them and do it. I've actually started my daughter back in physical therapy, because even as a personal trainer, she doesn't want to do anything that I ask her to. And I know how to heal her body. She has pronation distortion syndrome pretty bad. She has very flat feet, and her ankles are literally like crooked because her feet turn in so bad. And I mean, it's so fixable. Like, these issues with our body are so fixable. Your body was created to heal itself. This is suppressed technology. Like, we are not supposed to have pain with age and get all like old and decrepit and weak. That's not supposed to happen. I've told myself, and I believe this, I'm going to live forever. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to live forever. I know it. I'm going to hold the light when the solar flash happens. I'm going to be transformed in like this amazing, like, superhero kind of person, avatar thing. My beliefs on some things, and we can go into that in another video. Energy update on Wednesday. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, because I do want to share. I really do feel called to share my beliefs because I was raised Christian, and I really do love Jesus and everything that he came to teach us, but I am not a Christian. I am not religious. And it was really hard in the beginning to bridge the gap between what I was learning and the religion that I was raised with. And I have absolutely bridged that gap, and it all resonates on such a deep level. So I want to share more about that, because I've had a couple of people reach out to me and tell me how much it's helped them that I am open about my beliefs. So that's coming down the pipeline. Kevin, it's so nice to see you here with me. It hasn't rained. It hasn't rained for a while, so it's nice to see the rain. There's no thunder and lightning. I might go out and run around in the rain, because I don't know. I haven't done that since I was a kid. It's kind of like excites me to be able to do that. Just go out and get like soaking wet in the rain. Everyone. I totally get it. It's so funny how you say that, because like it's so hard. I'm a morning person, but it's because I have the children now, the little ones. It's just hard for me to get going, because I really think there's something with, I'm scared they're gonna wake up, because every time my bra is like crooked. Every time I go to do something, they do wake up. I'm like, damn it. So in the evening time, I seem to catch a second wind and want to work. So working out in the evening is cool too. I know a lot of people that like to go to the gym in the evening. So definitely hope that you'll run through one of my workouts and let me know. I'd love to hear how you enjoyed it, some feedback on it. That'd be great. Yeah, I feel that definitely have been the last few days waking up like super tight, and it's like, oh, all these cranks in my body. And that's why it's so important to stretch. Starting your mornings off with like just like the little warm-up that I did, that little stretching warm-up would be really, really good to start your morning off with. You don't have to run through the whole like circuit of exercise, but the stretches would be really great. Love your body, stretch it. So I know exactly how it feels to wake up feeling like you're 80 years old. Barely able to get up out of the chair. By the way, my grandmother, I'm going to tell you, she's amazing. She's like 80 something. I can't remember. She's like, I think she's like 86 or 87. But when she gets up out of her chair, first of all, she can't get up. She's like, kind of has to rock to get up. And then when she gets up, she literally farts all the way into the room because she can't hold it. I love her so much. So we're not that age yet. All right, guys. Any questions? If you have any questions, let me know. I so enjoyed doing this with you. I so enjoy showing up and being myself on camera. And thank you so much for being here for me. And you give me the strength that I need to show up in a powerful way. So thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, reach out to me via email. It's fitmomonfire@gmail.com. I love talking fitness and nutrition and all of this stuff with the metaphysical components. I'm learning still, but if you have any questions on that, you can reach out to me for that as well. So I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing Saturday. And for those of you that will be joining the level 1 Reiki attunement tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12. Jenny, Kevin, I love you guys so much. Everybody else, all of you wellness warriors, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Remember, we are all in this together.